Diana from Adirondack Girl at Heart here today. Last weekend, I had the chance to attend what was advertised as a garage sale with my sweet husband way out in the country. And we drove quite a distance only to find out that what it really was an antique shop that had a couple of tables set up outside with a few things. But you know what it's like when you haven't been vintage shopping for a while. You're pretty excited about anything. And I have to admit that I'm not sure that I made the wisest purchases. I was a little too excited about, like I said, just being out there and having the opportunity to look through some really beautiful things. But I'm going to show you anyway the things that I purchased, and you can let me know what you think. Did I make good buys or not? The first thing I want to show you is this large tin, I don't know what you call it. It looks like a cash box, right? Like an old-fashioned cash box, but it's really large, and it's army green. Had a place for, the ability to be locked in the front. So what I've decided is that I think it's from the military, from the army, and soldiers would have used it to store their supplies. So I paid $10 for that. I really loved the look of it, and the rust and the dust and all of that. Well, when I first picked it up, I could hear something inside, and the first thing I found was this little pin, which I'm thinking must be some sort of military pin that had maybe a ribbon hanging down here. It does say on the back that it's sterling. And the other thing I found is this 1943 penny. So I'm guessing that this is from World War II. And I just think that's so fascinating. So I'm hoping to find out more about the tin box and what I think is some sort of a medal or a badge, or I'm not very military, so I'm not sure what to call it. So I got that there. I also got this really nice rusty lantern. I have a whole blog post about how I enable lanterns like this to hold candles, because you can see right here where the wick would have come out that there's quite a bump there, and you can't set a candle on there. So I'll put the link to that post down below. I sold a couple over Christmas for $25 each. Put a little Christmas decoration on them and put a candle in here with the surprise way to make that possible. This is a Dietz lantern, which is a really great name in lanterns. People, they are definitely collectible. I picked it up for $5. This one is interesting. It's called the Little Wizard. So the space right here is shorter than normal, so I'm guessing that's what makes it little. I could look for a lantern and probably sell this, so I'll have to wait and see which direction I go, either decorating it to sell for Christmas or looking for a lantern. Did I say that was $5? The other thing that I picked up is this little basket. It's an Adirondack-style with the sticks and the pine cones. Very, very well made with rattan wrapped rattan X's here that are holding the twigs in place. The pine cones aren't just glued on, they're held in place with wire and more of that rattan inside here. This was $4. The handle is made out of a twig or branch, just really perfectly shaped. Really, really like that. Not particularly old, but like I said, just really nicely made, and I like to have some Adirondack-style items in my booth. since my name is Adirondack Girl. The other piece I bought is this ironstone pudding mold. Perfect condition. And that was $13. More than I like to pay for anything, because most of you know I'm super cheap. But like I said, it's perfect. It's really beautiful inside. And so I bought it. So we'll see how much, what kind of return I can get on that when I decide to sell it. The last thing I have to show you is this serving spoon with a red wooden handle. Usually these are really chipped up, and this is in great condition. The bowl of the spoon is rusty, but I have tips in a blog post on how to reduce the rust on metal. I will also link to that below. And that's it for my finds. I hope you enjoyed seeing my treasures. Let me know if you think I made good deals or bad, and happy hunting.